Are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy Mr. aka Super Raw 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the guy King Hooplah.
And this week we actually do got your boy King Birdman chilling in the back. Can we get a shout from you?
Yep.
Okay. This is going to be a kind of a brief episode. Really didn't have much going on this past week. Really this past month, honestly. It's been Black History Month this month. I don't think we ever said that on the podcast.
We had to.
It's been a Black History Month.
I know you've been seeing our posts.
Oh yeah, our daily posts.
Daily posts. About our Black history. We had Berry Gordy today. You know what I'm saying? Legendary Berry Gordy.
Founder of Motown. Let's see, how has this Black History Month been? It has been as bad as the last few because a black fighter has embarrassed us. You remember when Deontay Wilder lost the second Tyson Fury fight in February? That was terrible.
Yeah.
When Brady came back on the Falcons, that was terrible.
Yeah.
And this year, Israel Adesanya of the UFC.
He didn't lose the fight, but
he won the fight after endorsing Joe Rogan as his nigga. So, we just,
that was only one black person.
Yeah, and then all the stupid shit Kanye West has been doing, but
yeah,
we'll talk about Kanye later.
So yeah, this kind of has been a mid.
Yeah.
Black History Month.
The weekend wasn't too terrible. We had, actually, we have serious news before we get into the bullshit. Brian Flores actually was hired.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Flores was hired by the Steelers to be a defensive coordinator. And this is all still in the midst of his lawsuit against the NFL for discrimination in the hiring process. And it's funny that he's ended up on the Steelers with Mike Tyson. Why did I say Mike Tyson? Mike Tomlin, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After all this, he ends up with the most beloved black coach of all time. And
probably one of the most successful.
Yeah, along with one of the most storied organizations in NFL history. So now Brian Flores is now part of the NFL and one of the most major ways you can be a part of it. He's a coach on one of the biggest teams. But he still has an active lawsuit going against the NFL. Because usually when somebody has a grievance with the NFL, it's an internal investigation that goes to arbitration. But he's actually taken this to a court of law. And I think, if anything, that cements how serious he is with this discrimination lawsuit.
Exactly.
With the fact that he's not afraid to be in the league and still be fighting against the league. And he wasn't afraid to just say fuck his separation agreement from the Dolphins and still come out and have a lawsuit while he was still in the hiring process. Brian Flores is one of those people that I won't say should have lost his position because he did not deserve it.
Especially because he gave him he did not a winning record, but
he gave him a great season.
Yeah, they had a great
especially
season,
for what he had
and what they were trying to get him to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's somebody that he should be written off because he shouldn't at all. He's standing up for what he believes in. But and the typical storyline of how things like this happen, Brian Flores should not be in the NFL near the NFL again, and he's having another chance.
And the thing about it is, and for him to still be, it just shows his love for the game and the sport itself, and just
to be willing to tolerate it.
Exactly, and still having to work under this organization, which has shown in multiple cases to be discriminatory against black minorities. You know what I'm saying? Minorities.
Yeah.
The niggas that make them the money. Sorry, mister.
Because we didn't have, we've got Mike Tomlin, Lovie Smith got rehired. I don't know if you're familiar with Lovie Smith. He's the coach that got to the Super Bowl with the Bears back in the day.
Okay.
Lovie Smith got hired by the Texans and then the mixed guy got hired somewhere, but they try to make a big deal about the mixed guy being hired by calling him biracial, but biracial is still not black. And even if you think so, or you believe that biracial is black, that's still kind of a here you go, get the fuck out of my face type thing. You know what I'm saying, for the league? Cause
tell him,
the fact that people
bomb.
like Eric Bieniemy, Byron Leftwich was out there in the coaching market, and they didn't want to give him what the Jaguars, where Byron Leftwich started his career, was, other than Mark Brunell, the only start quarterback the Jaguars have ever had in that franchise history. He goes to Tampa, quarterback coach at Tampa, coaches the Super Bowl, wins the Super Bowl as a quarterback coach, and you're telling me you're not willing to give him, you know what I'm saying? The organization that just got fucking through dealing with Urban Meyer, it wasn't like...
And got destroyed as a season.
Yeah, it should have been a no-brainer. Byron Leftwich gets whatever he wants. Because if McDaniels, the offensive coordinator from Patriots, went anywhere, I bet you he would get any staff he wants. They would fire whoever he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is wicked, though. Like, it's crazy. Even at that, it's crazy just... Especially in a... Because you can't even say shit like... Because... NBA, once you retire, they gonna give you a job. You know what I'm saying? NBA will give you a job if you deserve it.
You can get a job while you're not retired, while you're playing. Look at Draymond.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. Facts.
They're grooming Draymond to that for a post-career.
For commentating job. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just realized I didn't even make the connection.
He signed one. I think I saw another. JJ Redick was doing it. The NBA is, you know what I'm saying, way more...
I don't know.
We know it's way more friendly to black people because it's a black league.
Yeah. But it's way more player controlled.
Well, that's because the players in the NBA know that they hold all the money making ability, and the NBA is not just a coalition of owners.
Yeah.
The NBA is actually a business. NFL is a non-profit, so the NFL itself does not make money. The owners make money, and they create a thing called the NFL.
Yeah, but damn, I got fucking going with that too. But yeah, you don't see like NFL. You'll have qualified candidates that are just black and they're not hiring them, but they will give somebody who is not qualified, that doesn't even have any type of rep around the league or with any type of organization, and just give them a job because of a name or of a
recommendation.
Hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Hearsay, and that just ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That really ain't right. You know, I mean, we know it ain't right, wrong, but. That shit's fucked up. So more power to Brian Flores. Like when the news broke, I was hyped because I ain't gonna lie, you just already know, like, oh, this is a black thing. You know Mike Tomlin has something to do with that.
That and they've been saying Deshaun Watson and him were trying to team up. So if he can get Deshaun Watson on that Steelers squad, and they might be a little, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about Deshaun Watson though, because I think I did see something today about saying that he does gotta go into oath and go into questioning.
I thought they dropped the litigation against him. The NFL might not have. He might still have to go through an NFL investigation, but the actual criminal thing I thought was dismissed.
I seen something earlier today, but let me double check right now, just so I don't.
But even so, the fact that would be two black men that got blackballed or were attempted to get blackballed by the league teaming up to form what could be something really impressive. Because I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm taking Deshaun Watson 10 times out of 10 over Mason Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? You can get Mason Rudolph the fuck out of here.
It says, a judge ruled Monday that Deshaun Watson can face questions under oath in at least 9 of the 22 civil cases filed against him by women who have accused the quarterback of actions ranging from harassment to sexual assault during massage sessions. So they can still,
They can do it.
9 women can still file some charges against him.
Well, no, they probably still filed. He's just probably still eligible for testifying.
Okay.
And now, I guess that's how that is. But I hope that we get to see that in Pittsburgh, because that would be the city of redemption for real.
Yeah.
Too bad it's not Philadelphia, because we could definitely use a Deshaun Watson and a Mike Tomlin and a Brian Flores. Get Nick Sirianni the fuck out of Philadelphia. Please get him the fuck out of Philadelphia.
Some big quarterbacks coming to the NFC supposedly.
NFC East, oh yeah, because somebody has a quarterback for the Commanders.
Facts.
Which is crazy.
They're trying to get Russ, I think.
And we are too. Everybody's
I'm gonna say they're trying to get Russ, and then we got to see what A-Rod say. We have a press conference this week or something.
I'm about to say he'll probably be announcing what he's going to do this week. I don't really care about Aaron Rodgers.
Shit, y'all take him if y'all could.
I don't want him, but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I say I don't want Aaron Rodgers. That's
I'd much rather have a younger quarterback.
Oh, I understand. I understand that. I definitely understand that. But he is a great quarterback. I would not want Aaron Rodgers on my team.
Like I said, I'd much rather lose for 2 or 3 more years. We got a Super Bowl in my lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we can coast and build up another one. Football, you don't win every year, you know what I'm saying?
You don't win every year.
It's hard to win in football, so I can take the one in my lifetime for real, for real.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah. Shit. As a Sixers fan, you figure we might get one this year.
Y'all are very young.
We will talk about NBA a little
bit.
bit.
What else happened this weekend? I was only talking about what happened this weekend.
This weekend?
I'll say my shit last.
I'll say, yeah. So we'll talk about All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend was this weekend, and it was everything but the actual game was disappointing. Yeah. So All-Star Weekend ranged from Friday to Sunday night. Yeah. Friday was, I didn't watch anything Friday.
Celebrity Game, didn't watch it.
But there was no highlights on Twitter, so I know it wasn't too great. Mm-hmm. Saturday, the activities for Saturday, the skills challenge was pretty good. I'm not going to lie, I did enjoy that.
Who was in it?
It was the 3 young guys from Cleveland, so Mobley, Allen, and Garland versus the Antetokounmpo brothers versus the team. Oh no, it was Rooks. It was Giddey. It was Giddey and 2 other Rooks. Blows my mind right now. But the skills challenge was pretty good. It was interesting. It was kind of a new format from what I've seen.
Yeah, I thought it was like something where they was passing out the ball or something like that.
Yeah, it was everybody at once kind of thing. It was a shooting, passing, and something else. Just little games. Yeah. 3-point contest. Was pretty whack. Cat won that.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. My basketball season just started since football season ended last week, so I'm just now getting updated on all the NBA's stuff, and I didn't know Carl Towns was shooting threes like that this season.
Carl Towns he has the highest 3-point percentage. I think in the Wolves history or something like that. Damn. Yeah, he's not Wolves. He has something he's a very efficient 3-point shooter. Mm. Yeah, Cat is very efficient 3-point shooter.
I didn't know he was balling like that this season either.
Yeah. He's not really. That team kind of sucks.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Wolves have always sucked.
Yeah, he's balling, but the Wolves team sucks.
When you get all the touches,
apparently one part of his stat sheet is good enough, like, you know what I'm saying? So he balled in that aspect.
Yeah.
The huge disappointment this year
was that motherfucking dunk competition.
And it's gotten to the point, in my opinion, without props, without extravagant sets, and without trampolines, there's literally nothing you can do in the NBA dunk contest that is actually going to be exciting enough to watch for it to be Saturday night, primetime Saturday night TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least nowadays.
Yeah, because we've seen it all. We've seen all, and 30 plus years of All-Star Game. Let's just take 40, 50 plus years of All-Star Game. We haven't on dunk contest. Yeah. What else could you do? And I think there's no stars in it, so that appeal is missing. Yep. It would kind of be cool if there was people. No disrespect to the guys that did it, but if there was people we actually cared about that was doing it, but it makes no sense for the people that we actually care about to do the dunk contest. So for real,
because the last person that we actually cared about that was actually in the dunk
contest was Dwight Howard.
No. You can't disrespect exactly being in.
He wasn't a star then, though.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm talking about the second time when he did it.
Because he had one before, but I'm saying
who got snubbed? It was 2 years ago.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron.
But he wasn't a star. I'm talking about LeBron James doing the dunk contest. Kobe Bryant did a dunk contest. Vince Carter. You know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard was the last bona fide superstar that I can recall off bat that did the dunk contest. When I say bona fide superstar, I mean you're selling the most jerseys on your team.
I say Blake. The dunk competition made Blake.
Well, Blake was made for the dunk competition. Blake Griffin is one of those people who is never going to be anything more than a really great dunk competition guy for a year or two. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I never saw the super upside of Blake Griffin. He was way too slow and way too big, or he was way too slow, way too like muscular, and he was not the right combination of shape, but other than for dunking. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was playing power forward like 6'8".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not a tall, not a lanky 6'8", like I don't know.
6'8".
Yeah.
But yeah, this dunk contest just like I watched the highlights because I was doing something way more important than that.
I think that they should replace the dunk contest with, I don't know what they should replace it with, but it needs to be like an entirely new concept for All-Star
They should
Weekend.
make a big three in that bitch. They should get the big three involved in that game.
What?
I don't know.
Big three what?
I don't know. Fuck it. I'm talking about actually big three, like a big three game instead of like that shit.
Oh.
Have a 3-on-3 tournament or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, they do that with the celebrity games and shit like that on Friday.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the All-Star, not the All-Star game, because the All-Star game itself was really good. All-Star Saturday is just...
It's not the hype no more.
It needs to be like a celebrity dunk contest. Maybe something like that would work.
I don't know. It gotta be like... Because the thing about it is like... We were talking about it too the other day. Like... Nobody wants to, like, you can only windmill so many times. You can only do this, like, everybody niggas are doing 360 dunks now in games. And niggas, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit. East Bays in games nowadays. Fucking,
John Morant.
Nah, John Morant, the boy from the Timberwolves. Anthony
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards said, I'm not doing it because I'd rather dunk on niggas in the game. You know what I'm saying?
That you're not going to risk your knee.
You're not going to risk for a week off. You know what I'm saying? During your week off.
Yeah, I don't know. But the All-Star
game, like
you
said, props too. Like,
man, you can't.
Blake Griffin jumped over a fucking car. You can't top that.
Yeah, exactly. You can't like what else?
You know what I'm saying? When
jump over God.
When niggas just bringing 2 hoops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've done everything. Bro.
Put your hand in the rim. Nobody want to hurt their elbow no more. You know what I'm saying?
Done everything.
He's doing so much.
But the All-Star game itself was fucking good.
Yeah, I saw them live tweets.
Steph almost broke the record. He had 16 threes, and he dropped 50 on them. And it was looking like he was trying to break the record at the end. But they weren't really giving the ball, and they were playing real defense. That's how you know Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. They were playing legitimate defense on him because they knew he was going to break the fucking record. Like, he broke the three-point record easily.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, I'm going to try to break the points record.
That was the same.
Then,
that was the same. Didn't Paul George do that shit 1 year? He almost did it 1 year. Paul George.
Hell no.
Bro, Paul, there was one All-Star game, Paul George was balling, bro. And they was like, I don't know, it might not have been Paul
He been in the league like 15 years.
Yeah.
You told us what?
Yeah.
No, it was like 1 year. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know, it was one person. I think it was one of them niggas that was going hard that whole game. And niggas was like, he was about to break the record. Like, oh no, we gotta start doubling his ass up right now.
What's crazy is AD has it. Anthony Davis. Data Davis has the record for most points. Yeah, in the All-Star game at 52.
Damn.
Yeah. But Steph won MVP, of course.
Yeah, of course.
LeBron made the buzzer beater.
Which was
not
crazy.
The buzzer beater, but the clutch shot, yeah. Because, you know, they have a new format where they take the most points or the leading number of points at the end of the
each game,
fourth quarter. And then they add 24 to it. And then the first team to get there, it was Bron's team. It was on a turnaround J. They won the money for charity. So I actually did enjoy the All-Star game, I will say that.
And they had this 75, 75.
Oh, yeah, they actually ranked the 75th team, which in my opinion doesn't really fucking matter because that shit's all arbitrary.
Yeah, because wasn't Kobe like, he was just top 10? Like, niggas, I seen people have a problem with that.
I mean, he probably deserved to be just top 10.
I give him, he'd probably be right at around 10.
Yeah, because Kobe, like, still got to remember Kareem, Wilt,
yeah, that's the thing.
Shaq, LeBron, and Jordan that exist before him.
That 5 is locked
before
in.
him.
That 5 is locked in.
Yeah, they're definitely before him. They all make the greatest all-time list before him. Magic Johnson definitely makes it before him. Tim Duncan, for real, deserves it before him.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
like I said, he's right around 10.
Kobe was amazing. Kobe's right around 10, but Kobe was amazing. But there's a lot of people that did Karl Malone, you know what I'm saying? Mailman, you know what I'm saying?
Karl Malone. He was creepy.
Fuck Karl Malone's personal life. I still pick him up on my team. He's in that draft pool. I'd take Karl Malone over Aaron Rodgers.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's a bad comparison.
I don't know where that went.
That's about in their respective sport. One is a definite GOAT. The other one's a white dude.
Aaron Rodgers does have a ring.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers have a. Carmelo doesn't have a ring.
But he had to play the best man of all time to get that ring. To try, and he almost got there.
He almost ain't cutting the cake.
And that shit almost only can't count to what, hand shoes and horse grenades.
Mm-hmm.
Well, horseshoes and hand grenades. I say hand shoes and horse grenades.
At least you said it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You knew what you was going
About to
for.
say
I didn't know
that.
what the hell you was talking about.
You never heard that saying?
Because you said it like that.
Well, fair enough. All right. All-Star Weekend's done. How did you spend your weekend?
How did I spend my weekend?
His shirt segment, man. Take it away.
Oh shit. Well, shit. I went to my first. I don't know what it is. It's not a post-pandemic because I'm not one of the people who say post-pandemic. One of my first pandemic concerts. You know what I'm saying? I went to that NBA leather tour. I was talking about talking about NBA Youngboy, but NBA leather tour, which was Bodie James and the Alchemist as the
Opener.
There we go. There you go. And then Earl Sweatshirt and Black Noise as the mid acts, and then it was Action Bronson's tour. So it was Action Bronson and Derringer, and it was up in DC. I went up there with my homeboy from Richmond, and it was a blast. I ain't gonna lie. It was great to be back in just concert atmosphere type shit. Like, I don't know. And then just to, especially since I really went there to see Bodie James and the Alchemist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because one, I have this thing to where I only predominantly want to see legends from here on out if I'm going to see somebody live. Unless I just know somebody's local, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's just that good. And I know they're going to be a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me to see the legendary Alchemist, the producer, right there on the board, like, you know what I'm saying, DJing, and for him to play his songs, Hold You Down, I want to say By Your Side. I need to fucking fact check that. Mm-hmm. By Your Side is his record. It sounds like it's an Alchemist record, but I don't know. And then, I always, you know the song, with Styles and Kiss. By Alchemist, Jesus, I was about to say
there's a lot of Alchemist songs.
What song is it?
Alchemist and who?
Styles, Alchemist, Kiss.
On what album?
That's what I'm saying.
Kiss the Game Goodbye. Is it Kiss the Game Goodbye?
Man,
Fuck.
Came out like
Jesus,
17,
man. We know the
18
song.
years ago.
We know the fucking song. We know the fucking song, bro. Jesus.
Sounds like a lineup though.
All I know is there's a lot of Styles P. Kiss songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of those.
We gonna make it, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm talking about, I mean, like the biggest song, but yeah, we gonna make it. They played that jank, and then I heard Bo Jackson do Bo Jackson. That shit was crazy. And it was funny, and it was cool because since we all listen to Bodie James.
Yeah.
But that whole crowd, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to that concert and probably be one of the only motherfuckers actually screaming out lyrics, you know what I'm saying? For Bodie James. And then to see that there was really a couple more, like a pretty good amount of people that actually knew Bodie James shit. And I was like, oh shit, that's what's up. And I also forgot because I was in DC, and DC is way more diverse than Tri-City State, Virginia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was real tough. And then just to see that, because I was almost kind of skeptical about how Bodie's set was going to be because he doesn't have a lot of concert songs.
Yeah.
And he's a street nigga, which those aren't two mixtures for a good performer.
Yeah.
And he actually gave a pretty good performance. He did his shit a cappella. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what's up,
That was,
dope.
you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. Then next was Earl, which was kind of fucking full circle for me. I don't know. This is full circle. You know, I'm a child of our future.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Seeing Earl, I already seen Tyler. So to see Earl, that was like,
next level.
you know what I'm saying? Next level, you know what I'm saying? And then just to see Earl be able to, first of all these niggas rap their songs. There was no, you know what I'm saying?
There's all live, no
tracks. So they all rap their own shit. And just to see Earl, because if you listen to Earl, he has a flow. You know what I'm saying? We try to almost like a doom type pattern sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like his cadence and shit like that is not all over the place, but you know what I mean? So it was just interesting to see him actually have that breath control and then control his cadence and rap all his songs together. So I can appreciate that, especially from an MC, especially in this day and age where you just punch in. You know what I mean? So that was cool. And I seen they did a couple songs. He had a whole bunch of songs, of course.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pop up on here real quick.
Pop up here real quick. Oh, that's a whole different format on this thing now. Whoa, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I don't have no fucking lineup. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit.
I'm struggling right now.
I mean,
I look homeless.
First of all, I'll pause my story to shout out to this guy, Aaron. This guy, Aaron, been on his shit. I gotta get flowers for flowers to do.
Say what now?
Aaron ain't been on his drink because this nigga been working. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
This nigga been working.
Talk to him.
This nigga been working. King Bro Man on the shit. You need to follow him because he might be playing them tunes for your mom Dukes in the club when you say she going out with the girls at night. You never know.
Come on, man.
Aaron might be playing the bass to it. You never know.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron be out shit now. I'm telling you.
But yeah, man. I guess music's been good to me, man. And just you know what I'm saying. I got a new career now. I guess so to speak.
He has a career.
Yeah, so
I don't hate, bro. Don't hit on that, bro.
I stay busy, man. I can't really say much more than that shit.
Aaron, shout yourself out. Shout all the shit you be doing. You're on video now. Shout yourself out.
On, you know.
Shout your band out, man.
All right, yeah, okay. So I'm representing now. So yeah, I'm living that guitar life. I got a bunch of different bands. I'm gonna shout out the Absolute Band. I'm gonna shout out my boy Rodney Soul. I'm gonna shout out everybody at the 4.
Oh, they all know that you're in different bands because they didn't know, and they found out.
Oh no, they. Hey, look. Hey, they gonna get him to play my instrument? If they gonna get him to play my instrument?
All right.
No, it ain't like that, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I take control over my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I move how I want to move. But yeah, anyway. First of all, I want to give him I thought it was just weird that Mr. had a Falcons jersey sitting right next to an Eagles flag.
Wow, damn.
I was thinking about that the entire time. It's still wins. Yeah, that's the only reason why he gets a pass. If he had any other jersey on, it'd be like
he had like a Matty Ice jersey.
Like, bro, sit your ass down. Come on, man. You know I gotta talk about shit. I ain't seen this one.
Oh, hold on. Let me get Aaron. Hold on, Aaron. You go to Nate's seat. Let me get Aaron finish this bitch off. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Aaron wants to.
Let me get my drink.
Yeah, hold on.
I was scrolling something.
You scroll something up. Let's reposition. Where the fuck did I put my cup? Oh, it's right here.
I don't know. I was gonna say something smart.
Huh? Yeah, you can vape one here.
As long as it had the brand on there.
Is that actual thing?
Hey, let's make sure you step on that shit. No, not really.
I mean, I can't have my Hennessy bottle on there, so.
Yeah, about to say, yeah, no, it is a thing, but like, I mean, it's not gonna like block our video. Alright. Alright, hold on. Aaron, you know how to work that mic. You know how to work cut, don't you, bro?
What the fuck is that?
A lot.
Is it getting edited out?
Huh?
Is it getting edited out?
No. Why would it? I mean, shit.
Yeah, that definitely should. It seems like a whole bunch of shit going on right now.
Oh, no, we got a video. Oh, look at Aaron. You on, we whatchamacallit, we're back. We were
I think this is my first, one, actually.
I'm about to say, this is your, first, time being on the video pod, ain't it, boy?
Yeah, so.
Hey,
yeah, this is my life, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
This is crazy. This is the first time.
It doesn't get any more exciting than this.
I'm about to say, this is original Simple Math on camera. Can you get my phone off the bed?
No,
cool.
bro, just because I'm not on the street, I gotta be your bitch now.
It's my pocket, alright. So, Aaron.
What's up?
This is a conversation me and you need to have.
Ooh.
Our man, Kanye West.
Oh, man.
Alright,
Hey.
so we done talked about the Kanye divorce enough on this podcast that I'm not even talking about that shit.
I don't give a fuck about what rich people like their lives.
Yeah, fuck a rich person's life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
Pay
comes
me
down.
$50,000, I'll be happy for you.
Hey, nah, for real.
Maybe.
For real, nah, he got a billion, I need 100.
You don't have to be happy. I'll be happy for you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll type all your posts for you about that 50,000.
So tonight is 2/22/22.
222.
And it's supposed to be the premiere of Donda 2. I mean, we know we're not going to get it, available to us tonight. But he's going to stream it tonight. But he says when the album does finally come out, he's only going to release it on them little handheld Steam player Jones. Well, move to the left because your face is totally blocked by the bar. Take the filter off because your face is totally blocked by it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I forgot you're not as tall as Nate. So it's
What you giggling over there?
Because I like when people put me, I like when people put me in highlights.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just slip the filter off your
I don't need this. Hold on. It's a pop filter though. It's designed. All you gotta do, see.
Oh shit.
You see. This is how we do things, MacGyver.
See, this is why we need it. That's why we need
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
But
That's
nah,
for his short ass.
Ye is going to release the album, I guess, primarily on these stream player things, stem player things, which it just gives each song, and you can control 4 stems of the song while you're listening to it. Have you seen it?
The actual
Device, like not.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's just a little like, it looks like an Echo Dot, and all you do is swipe your finger, and you can change the volume of each stem of each track on the song.
Right.
He's charging $200 for these.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't paying $200 for no piece. Of music.
Fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
If it's not
like, it's just like. It could be great. It could be the greatest album ever made, bro. I'm not spending a damn near a car note on music.
And that's the thing. It's not about, cause I'm not paying $200 for 10, 12, 30, I'm not paying $200
that's just illogical
for that shit.
That's OD.
And on top of that, I'm not paying $200. So Kanye West, one of the richest musicians to ever do it, can make a point about musicians making money.
Yeah.
You know how fucking ass backwards you have to be to buy into that? Everybody that's still buying into Kanye shit is just ass backwards and needs a prescription.
Yeah, he's definitely off his rocker.
He's not even like kinda.
He's wasting time.
And it's a thing where he has so much influence. Like this stem player shit it's a brilliant idea if you're not a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like don't brag about having billions of dollars and then ask me,
and then tax
a motherfucker that got a stimulus check for $200.
That's true.
That's sick. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
And they talk shit about Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, hey, bro, have I not been saying it? Now you see the light.
Nigga, you love Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, you love Jeff Bezos.
That's what I'm saying.
So you love Kanye?
No, not exactly. But I was just saying Jeff Bezos wasn't he shouldn't have been as vilified as he was, in my opinion. But we're not gonna have that conversation again.
Fair enough.
Because we usually spend like an hour or two just talking about that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, Kanye. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's I just don't see what point he's never really, I guess, on par with, I guess, whatever point that he's trying to make. It's always just seemed like very blanketed ideas with him.
Yeah.
It's very half-baked ideas.
Well, yeah, everybody can say that. The thing that just gets me is it's not even Kanye at this point. Because we know what type of time Kanye's been on for the last 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? We as a public know what type of time he's on. It's the motherfuckers that are still buying into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are finna buy a fucking stem player for the same price as a pair of the fucking shoes go for on market.
Yeah.
And he has billions of dollars. I'm gonna pirate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. We bringing LimeWire. We might have to bring back LimeWire.
Man, not even like, even with streaming and shit, I still have a whole library of music. Like, if I really like an album, I have it downloaded and in my library of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's kind of, I mean, I guess he's a billionaire now, so he really doesn't give a fuck, but like, you still gotta realize that those streaming platforms, albeit they're eating your pockets, but at the same time, they're the biggest medium for you to get your music out there, realistically.
But that's if you're not.
It's almost like it's one of those like necessary evils.
Yeah, but that's if you're not Kanye West.
Because of those platforms, your music is reaching billions of people. You may not be getting everything out of that, but like, if you got your contract right and tools right, you shouldn't necessarily be banking on just the money you get from like album like.
But that's the thing. The musician.
Because because album sales aren't like a huge thing anymore. Like, I feel like most of the artist money now is just off tours and merch.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's.
So it's like, they could get more money from Spotify or Apple Music, but it's really not going to move the needle like they think.
I think a big part of the reason that's true is because what other artists can afford to produce this machine? Like, what other artist can actually afford to produce enough physical, tangible things to give out to their whole audience that are going to be quality? Because you got to figure, look at us. Like, when we listen to rap, we listen to Benny and Westside and shit like that. You can get their merch, but it's still like, there's only 1,200 of these.
They make 101s.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything's limited edition. It's limited quality. So they're still, like, budgeting their spending. Even on a vinyl. The vinyls can't cost, when you have money. I'm not talking about regular pockets. When you have money, vinyls can't cost but so much to print 10,000.
Yeah.
These guys are printing 1,000. You know why? Because they don't have that capital ceiling. They need to make sure they sell every single one of these. You know what I'm saying? So it's even hard still to sell physicals of anything nowadays. The download it comes with is way more, quote unquote, valuable than the actual shit you're getting. You know what I'm saying? If everybody can get this, you know what I'm saying? It's not valuable anymore. Kanye has enough money to make sure that everybody who orders a stem player gets one. Which will eventually have them in the bargain bin somewhere, or a very intricate knockoff of it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who does this help, like you said? Because...
Well, I mean, too, you gotta realize, I guess it's really not, he's not really in the business of helping people either.
But the whole thing is helping the artist. That's the motif behind it, is helping the artist.
I think, well, yeah. Well, if in that context, then I see. Okay, I see the point you're trying to make. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's lying to people thinking that Kanye West.
It would help the artist to be able to get $200 an album, but like if no one's gonna buy your album, it's not helping you.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Because now they're not even getting money off the streams.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
They're not getting nothing off this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, like y'all not.
Damn.
See what artists want to do now? They want to pull back to how it was 30, 40 years ago. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
It's almost as if it's the complete opposite of what Gotti did.
What do you mean?
Because Gotti gave the niggas on his album the rights to the song, so they could use it as their own song and they can get the streaming off it just pure. As long as they got that verse on that song, that's their song too.
Yeah.
So I think Gotti is doing what Kanye thinks he's doing.
Kanye doesn't realize that there are still motherfuckers that can't even afford to put their song on DistroKid.
Exactly.
That this stem player is, it doesn't fucking matter how much money I would get if I could sell one of them. If I can make the 15 cents off Spotify, that would probably be the maximum amount of money I make, because nobody's going to buy my shit. If you're a local rapper, if you rap and you're not big, think of how many people don't even stream your shit. If you're a rapper and you can't get 100,000 streams or 10,000 streams a month, there's no fucking reason for you to put out anything physical. A t-shirt, you might make $200 off of 10 t-shirts, and that's $200 in March, and you won't see another $200 till next March.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is not... It's wild. It's always wild to me how these people who don't have real jobs, talking about celebrities, they don't have real jobs, they've already made it, they don't have real life problems, they have expendable leisure income, tell other people how to live, and they actually follow those rules. Live like Kanye if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, sell your shit for $200 if you want. Your own homeboys won't buy you a Whopper. What makes you think they're gonna buy your fucking album?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the same niggas that you selling an 8 for 40, and your homeboy's still asking if he can get 5 or 10. Why would he buy your music? That means absolute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talking.
And it'll never make sense, bro. It's just wild that, like, Kanye's in this whole media storm, and he's doing it all because of music. You know, he knows when to brew it up. So he has a documentary out that,
Documentary is fire. I can't even lie.
I'll say that the documentary's not bad, but I wasn't impressed until he got to the mom part.
Oh, come on. No, I'm not saying that. Come on.
To me,
really?
Because, and my whole thing is...
I mean, who are you looking for? Like?
Nothing. I wasn't looking for anything because, all right, hold on, because I got to timestamp myself. My thing is, we're both Kanye fans. We've been Kanye fans since the Kanye fans existed. Yeah. We know people didn't want to listen to the music. We know people thought you were corny. Me seeing it on video doesn't this is nothing new to me. Nothing in that documentary was new to me except for seeing his mom and literally.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen all that.
I say all that shit was new to me.
I'm not talking about the footage itself. I'm talking about the idea.
Yeah, okay.
The idea of people not liking Kanye is literally what he was based on.
Okay. Yeah.
Pink ass polo with a fucking backpack. Everybody know I'm Paul real rap back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been his shtick. Oh, I don't fit in. They didn't want me. Like, okay, cool. I understand that.
It's been very profitable for him.
I mean, oh yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like,
it's worked almost every time, every album.
Yeah. But at this point, we've known that for 20 years.
But it's old. I mean,
I'm talking about in the aspect of this documentary. That part of the documentary did not hit me at all. Because here's my thing. You couldn't have been hated so much if you were able to call Scarface a rap legend to come to the studio. To even be able to get in the room with Scarface on a phone call, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't fucking with you to the maximum level, but they were fucking with you enough to come fuck with you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are blowing that shit up because they weren't riding his dick like people ride to his dick 20 years later. Like, of course, nobody's like, oh my God, you're the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. They didn't do that to fucking Kendrick. They didn't do that to Jay-Z. They don't do that to anybody. You know why? You have to pay your dues. And just making beats does not pay your dues as a rapper, no matter how nice you are. Being able to make a melody does not make you a rapper.
That's okay. Yeah, I see your point there. I mean, everyone definitely got paid their dues. Like, he did pay his dues, honestly.
Eventually, and now we give him now people ride his dick as soon as he walk. But who is what?
I don't know. I think, Mister, you're thinking it all wrong. I think it's just wild that people are actually seeing this shit in person. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's because everybody's heard Last Call.
I'm gonna tell you this. People are watching this documentary because they're trying to figure out what the fuck went.
These are kids. These are kids, though. If you've been here since day one when you were buying late registration, Pink City with the yellow bear on it, you know what's up.
But I'm saying though, we still weren't in the midst of his life. We heard the music, but I'm saying we didn't have this.
Right, if you produced H to the Izzo and they didn't sign and do whatever you wanted to do, the next day we could tell motherfuckers hated you to the utmost degree that alone told me that I didn't have to see it. That's the thing about people hating Kanye West. People hate Kanye West and they don't even know the songs. Hating Kanye West is not a hard thing to conceptualize. In any facet, whether it's the music, him as a person, anything like that, the idea of somebody hating Kanye West is not something hard to conceptualize or mind-blowing to me, whether I see it or not. What was mind-blowing and crazy to me was the fact his mom remembered his first rhyme. That's the impactful part to me.
I think it's wild.
The scene where his mom was touching.
That was the impactful part to me.
But you also gotta realize too, this is only part one. So I mean,
he's in the room with Scarface, a legendary rapper in part one. It can only go up from here.
Listen though.
People are gonna kiss your ass your whole life. Like that's what gets me. It's like, oh my God, Kanye ended up being so great, and people didn't realize the greatness. Nobody's gonna kiss your ass your whole life, no matter how fucking great you are. I don't know why that's not mind blowing to people. Like nobody owes you anything.
It's not. But you're missing. You're right, but you're missing the point of it's not. They're not watching it just to reaffirm that someone can hate Kanye or he's a hated figure. They're not there to reaffirm that. It's supposed to be an inspirational type thing.
But I'm saying like the inspiration.
It's just supposed to be like, hey, I can. Bruh, it's like you say that now, but I'm just saying for the everyday, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have as much insight on Kanye as you do. You gotta realize that too.
That is true.
So this story is not. It's new to half of the. You know what I'm saying? We're almost 30.
Yeah.
You are.
So for those people in that 14 to like 20,
them 2000 babies.
Exactly, like this is all new to them. You know what I'm saying?
The babies that were born.
They know Kanye posts like
the babies that were born to hear this documentary.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's pretty much
what they will remember.
And
If you were born in the
yeah.
year 2000, my beautiful dark twisted fan,
Yeah,
you
in
probably
2000 and like
you will remember.
2000.
I say graduation.
I got cousins that were born in 2003, and Kanye West is not like yeah, we fuck with Kanye, but they couldn't tell you
Exactly, because like, you know what I'm saying?
That class of generation talking, their oldest Kanye song
They
is
people,
like
like
Stronger.
that generation only knows crazy Kanye. I hate to put it that way, but they
Yeah.
only know
That
that.
graduation 808s, yeah.
But my thing is, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It just is not as mind blowing to me, I guess, except for, like I said, his mom knowing his first rhyme. Like, that's where I started to break. You know what I'm saying? Like, it broke me down. But that's still true. Like, him and Doug Infinite, I don't give a fuck about that. Of course, they were going to dish you. You are a perceived cornball. You know what I'm saying? You painted this picture 1,000,000 times.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you, but
I think it was crazy.
yeah, and then too, I know you were saying like he had the Scarface connect. Yeah, he did have that, but they didn't depict what led up to that, which would have made that. It probably would have been more better received by you if you would have saw what was happening maybe in like the 90s or something when he was doing in Chicago. I think they probably should have incorporated that a little bit more, but they probably didn't have it. But I'm saying by the time when he had that Scarface connect, bro, this would have been the
2003. About
2003, bro. Like he was in the door already. He was in the door.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying like I wish they would have had what happened leading up to that, because he didn't always have that. He still had to break down the door to get to Scarface.
And he would have been less than 25. It doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing. He is not like he had, like, he was 40 and people were like, oh, Kanye's just great. He still was young as fuck. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna kiss your ass off bat. I'm not buying that. This shit doesn't impress me. Like I said, the mom said that if the scenes were done, that's really what broke me down.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't know, man. Just as a Kanye fan, as a fan of music, I am excited to see the rest of the documentary because I do want to see when he does hit how many people on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. The first part definitely was nothing special.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a documentary person. I just like having the visual component of like kind of like just the steps he took, you know what I'm saying? What led up to what. I just like that kind of thing.
I mean, I do too, but if I not have been told this,
you ruin so many things for yourself because you just want something to change your life.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
your problem. If it doesn't like blow you out the water.
All this expectation.
Yeah.
Like, god damn.
Like I said,
he was a man to do backflips
this is
on TV.
For Last Call. That's all it was. Because that's everything that happened was everything they talked about in Last Call.
Yeah.
He talked to 3H, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third one, labels, knocking on doors. He did all this.
Yo, the best footage though of the whole first part was that scene with Bow Wow.
Oh yeah. Had you not seen that before?
Yeah, that's just been
No,
viral.
I didn't see that. I've never seen that before. That shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's all. Like people did know about that video. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit had me weak.
All right.
But yeah.
You got any more? Oh, shout out your shit for real, so we can put this clip up, cause you know you were stuttering and shit. Actually, shout your shit out so we can put you up.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out. All right, my IG is Aaron_Booker804. We're out here. I'm a guitar playing motherfucker.
Alright, you know what, Joe? Fuck Aaron. Don't go see any of his shows. When you go to his shows, all the bitches are gonna have their nose right in the air. They're not gonna talk to you. All the niggas are gonna stare in the corner and ice grill you with a gun in their front pocket. Don't go to none of Aaron's shows. It's not safe. Since he don't want to promote himself, I'm promote a bad image for
No,
him.
but y'all follow me on IG.
Catch my man
Y'all
at
follow me. You gotta catch me when you can, motherfucker. I'll be like,
Damn.
I'm rolling.
Hey, Buster, shit, he say he a Rolling Stone.
Hey, look,
I ain't gonna tell him catch him when you
But
can.
we
No
trying to
dates.
get
I land on my feet, man. Like I hit the ground running. Rather is the expression I was reaching for.
Just need a knee brace to break.
Stay going. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
That landing gonna be better with that knee brace, my boy.
That's what I say.
Yo, fuck you. My insurance is valid, sir. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're good. So get that knee fixed. Go get that fucking knee fixed then.
All my life. So you can really be running these streets.
Don't
All right,
worry
y'all
about
motherfuckers, let me sign off. All right, this has been another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Raw 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I was joined by
The guy, King Hooplah.
and we had to return a motherfucking